Is nuclear diamond batteries the future of electric vehicles? Despite being quite reliable and good for the environment, electric cars still have one drawback, limiting their range per single charge. EV batteries still have a long way to go, but this might change soon. The nuclear diamond battery, or nano diamond battery, is a revolutionary energy generating and storage system that redefines and revolutionizes the battery as we know it. The radioactive decay energy from nuclear waste is converted into energy, ensuring its long-term qualities and lifespan. Nuclear diamond batteries are small, modular, cost-effective, and scalable from the chipset to industrial applications. Are they the future of EV? Welcome to the Tesla News Hangout. Today, we will discuss nuclear diamond batteries and if they can be used to power electric vehicles soon. In less than 2 years, you may be able to purchase a smartwatch powered by a radioactive diamond battery that will be able to serve you and your descendants for generations. The possibly game-changing battery is the creation of the San Francisco-based startup Nano Diamond Battery, Nuclear Diamond Batteries, which promotes its namesake high-power diamond-based alpha, beta, and neutron voltaic battery for giving lifelong and green energy to electronics. Consider this: a single battery may operate your insulin pump or pacemaker for the rest of your life, with loads of time to spare. Or it could power a space rover that collects Mars regolith samples for decades without human intervention. Those are lofty objectives, so could nuclear diamond batteries' audacious claims come true? Let's start with the specifications. Nuclear diamond batteries uses layers of extremely thin, paneled nanodiamonds to construct its nano diamond battery. For context, 1 nanometer is 1/1000th of a meter. Imagine how many layers put together create a nuclear diamond battery. Diamonds have excellent heat conductivity, making them perfect for electronic devices. According to the University of Houston's College of Engineering, they are the best-known natural conductor of heat and are 3 to 4 times more effective than copper or silver. Chemical vapor deposition, a procedure in which gases at extremely high temperatures force carbon to crystallize on a substrate, is used by scientists to grow tiny microscopic diamonds. According to nuclear diamond batteries, this method causes a cost barrier because the unique diamonds are energy-intensive and expensive to produce. This method results in blue diamonds with better conductivity than the average diamond. True blue diamonds occur naturally on Earth, although they are rarer and more expensive than synthetic blue diamonds. Nuclear diamond batteries obtain nanodiamonds and blends them with radioactive isotopes derived from nuclear waste. They specifically utilize radioactive isotopes of uranium and plutonium, most likely derived from the waste of radioactive power reactors. Then, single crystal diamonds, a few square millimeters in size, move heat away from the radioactively decaying isotopes so swiftly that the transaction creates electricity. The energy from the decay sources is transferred to the nuclear diamond battery's transducer, which converts the incident radiation's kinetic energy to electrical energy. You may be asking what the catch is. Is there a diamond battery that consumes nuclear waste, lasts hundreds of years, and is made up of just the tiniest diamonds? It's a little more complex than that. For one thing, each battery cell produces just a small quantity of energy. So to generate large amounts of energy or power, scientists must combine the cells in massive numbers to create enormous power gadgets regularly, thus increasing the cost and complexity. However, Dr. Galsharifi cites the nano diamond battery cell's small size as one of the many advantages, among them being scalability. Consider a wristwatch battery. It requires roughly 2 microwatts. A much smaller nuclear diamond battery's cell would suffice. If we need to power a new application, we can simply increase the number of stacked cells required to power it up. There's also the matter of wear and tear. The radioactive waste is implanted into the diamond cells, causing a natural structural weakness that, statistically speaking, will eventually fail in some of the cells over time. When the nano diamond battery becomes widely available in the future, some of the cells may break or just go to waste with the gadgets they power. This creates a problem with radioactive waste, which is somewhat unavoidable if many batteries are utilized. Some of them will eventually disintegrate. This may not be an issue in orbit, but it will undoubtedly be a concern on Earth's surface. In terms of pollution, because we all know how dangerous radiation can be if measures are not put in place. That isn't to say the diamond battery isn't a valuable endeavor. If those difficulties are overcome, they might be used in long-term devices such as hearing aids or pacemakers. Let's take an example of a toddler who gets a hearing aid installed or an elderly person who gets a pacemaker. People shouldn't have to go through potentially traumatic surgery more than once. This applies to those who require devices like the pacemaker. You won't have to get another surgery so that the battery powering your pacemaker is replaced after some time. According to nuclear diamond batteries, the batteries could also be beneficial in space vehicles that must operate for years without assistance. Take satellites, for example. The nuclear diamond batteries' claim of lasting 28,000 years is based partly on these low-power space applications. Voyager, NASA's renowned space mission launched in September 1977 to study the outer solar system, used 3 multi-100-watt radioisotopes thermoelectric generators, MHWRTGs, for power. Each generator's power output began at just 158 watts, less energy than you'd need to power a household light fixture for a year. But with the nuclear diamond batteries powering such a machine that is expected to run for quite a while, that will not be an issue. Although it generates vast volumes of hazardous, radioactive waste that is extremely difficult to handle and dispose of, nuclear power is considered a clean energy source because it emits no carbon dioxide. This is a plus to the positive side of using the nuclear diamond batteries. Now, a group of scientists may have discovered a way to deal with radioactive waste that could revolutionize battery technology as we know it. In 2016, a collaboration of researchers, physicists, and chemists from the University of Bristol began developing radioactive diamond batteries. They presented their innovation as a beta-voltaic device, which means it is powered by nuclear waste beta decay. Beta decay is a kind of radioactive decay that occurs when an atom's nucleus has an excess of particles and releases some of them to achieve a more stable protons-to-neutron ratio. This generates a type of ionizing radiation known as beta radiation, consisting of many high-speed and high-energy electrons or positrons known as beta particles. A beta-voltaic cell comprises tiny layers of radioactive material sandwiched between semiconductors. Beta particles are emitted as the nuclear material decays, which knock electrons lost in the semiconductor, resulting in an electric current. However, the power density of the radioactive source decreases as one moves away from the semiconductor. As a result, nuclear batteries are significantly less efficient than conventional batteries. Radioactive batteries are created via a technique known as chemical vapor deposition, which is also used to create fake diamonds. The procedure for growing radioactive diamonds has been changed by employing radioactive methane containing the radioactive element carbon-14, which is present on irradiated reactor graphite blocks. These diamonds can function as both a radioactive source and a semiconductor. When exposed to beta radiation, you will obtain a long-lasting battery that does not require a recharge. The radioactive waste within it fuels it repeatedly, allowing it to charge itself for eons with little to no discernible degradation over hundreds of years. In theory, a single battery can be used for over 1,000 years without needing to be replaced or recharged. As of the time of writing, the battery is a working prototype that cannot be used in typical applications such as laptop computers or cell phones. Because the power it produces is so little, its applicability is confined to small devices that do not require a lot of power. Researchers are developing technology that will enable them to generate and sustain the concept on a huge, commercial scale. Arconlight, an English firm commercializing Bristol's radioactive diamond battery, plans to release its first product, a microbattery for pacemakers and sensors, to the market in the latter part of 2023. Why would electric vehicles be left out with all these applications in different areas? With this new technology, EV batteries would be made much lighter and more so take cars for longer ranges past 600 miles. Although it would require several layers of extremely thin-paneled nano diamonds, the technology would see a new dawn for EV. If this technology matures and hits the markets, EV will be placed at a higher level than they are now and might also get the EV percentage growing higher. So back to you, what do you think will be the future of this technology? Will it solve the biggest problem in the EV industry about quality batteries? Please leave your thoughts in the comments section below. And do not forget to subscribe to our channel Tesla News Hangout, where we talk about Elon Musk, Tesla, and SpaceX. While you're at it, hit the bell so you never miss any of our videos, as more exciting ones like this are on the way. I'll see you at the next one.